Okay, so this is the other school one. Was done just as a simpler version for, say, for example, schools that are mainly paper-based or don't have access or internet skills or computer skills for that matter. So the lead sheets or the day-to-day stat sheets that they maybe keep behind reception and make a note of info calls, outgoing calls, blah 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 blah, etc. At the end of the week is literally inputted into this, and then this is saved as a separate stat file. So over the months, this would be saved as, say, obviously in this example, it's September's. The date again would be the date that the week relates to. So again, some schools might close when they get the check off or their transfer off, say ASF or Member Solutions or something. So again, along this column down here, you've got the info calls, walk-ins, appointments made, outgoings, blah 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 blah, intro ones, intro twos, and ECs that from that week. How many new members were generated from those ECs? The contract amount. The down payments that contract amount includes, so out of that 1,176, £198 of it is down payments, and then how many down payments of that has actually been paid, so it's 277. In cases where it's higher, all that literally means is it's from the week previous. Renewals, extensions or replacements, again renewals where they're actually upgrading, extensions, replacements, something that some students that don't actually upgrade just renew, rollover I think it's called. Same again, contract amount, down payments, and renew. Equipment sold that day, default monies, that's paid at schools, coupon books, anything like that. Anything taken over, cafe, party promotion, and grading fees. All of these can be changed. Active count for that week. Their school gross obviously just totals it all together, or certain fields of it, and then like UP check or paid its ASF or Member Solutions, whatever, and then the total, and that's repeated for the other weeks as well. Dates up there, school title, so PMAR for the month, and in column G is the next to here is the totals for the week. So 12 info calls or walk-ins, 12 outgoing calls made, 9 of those 12 booked, 5 of those outgoing calls booked. So there was a total of 11 intro ones that week, 8 intro twos, 6 extensions and 6 upgrades. Now the program itself has this at the end, and this is a month overview of the month. So what it's saying here is there's the target for what we they set for the PMG. Out of those 12 incoming calls, 80% should book, and out of those 12, 9 are booked. So it's just under. So you'll get a discrepancy because it works out exactly. So I mean, for example, 80% of 12 is 9.6. So you can't really have an exact one there. Again, 30% I put down as the stat for the outgoing. Outgoing should book 30%. We got 5 in this particular example, so we're over there, over it. Then obviously out of those 14 appointments, how many intro ones were we actually done that week? And in this example, it's 11. So it's about right for 80% of those that booked. Out of the 14, we got 11, which we expect. Then out of the 11, you'd expect 11 or 10 or 11, 90, 100% of intro ones to actually show up again. So there's 8 there out of those 11, so that's showing in the minus 20%. So we'd expect to know why, to be able to explain why they haven't. Now obviously some of them might, if intro ones here were 4, some of them might be booked in for the following week, but however in this case it isn't. So it's just a review and see whether there's a system problem there. Minus 5% is just talking about 80% of the intro too, so it doesn't carry on all the way down. It just says from your previous number what you should have got. Your renewals should be equal or higher than your ECs. Sorry, not your renewals, your new members. So if you've got this, like one enrollment conference might sign up with 2 family members, and then it gives the target of what you should be over. So, and I'll come to that at the bottom. You can see that that's the references and stuff at the bottom here. So it's saying that for those 6, based on the figures we put in for the course, we're actually £400 over what we'd expect, £120 over the down payments, and £79 over should have been. Oh no, 79 outstanding is just literally these 2 because at the end of the month the down payment due should equal the down payment paid. In this case it's more because at the start of the month someone paid for a previous month. This 6 down here is saying what you're over. So for upgrades, if we sign 6 up, we'd expect 60%, so just about 4 to upgrade, and obviously we've signed up 10 here, so it shows you that you're over by 6. Talks about contract amount, again it's expecting 4. That's what PMG stats say, 60% of your sign-ups, of your new, should upgrade. So it says that you're 6,000 over the limit here, and then you're 1,300 over the limit there. I've just got a call coming in, I'm just going to pause it, hang on. Okay, so the renewal bit here, these figures here, again, just show what you're under. So we expect this includes obviously cash outs and things like that. So we're over what the cash out target would be for 4 members here. Then Pro Shop, again, the Pro Shop, if you've got an active of say 184, whichever, it's under, but in this case it talks about a 5-week month, so that's something I'd have to look at. The other sheets at the bottom, references, this talks about your membership. So it talks about new contract membership, the down payment, monthly amount, the number of months it lasts for, what's that account receivable there, and then obviously what the cash price is. Now obviously the accounts receivable one is set by working that out, and the cash prices were by setting the reference, whatever the discount. There's BBTC memberships and Premier memberships. The stat reference, this allows them to alter those figures. So for example, they're set to here, here's the standard sort of ones, but they could, if they wanted, say that they expect to get 100% of incoming calls to book, or 50% of outgoing calls made should book an appointment, and so on, or 100% there. But I've put those in the default ones. They could do no family discount, or they could be targeting just 50% of their new active account and cash out target. If we change if we go back to references here, it talks about cash out price of 549. If I change the cash out discount, it should. Does it change that? 549. No, that's set then, I think. How's that set? It looks like about 20% anyway. So I think 20% is the standard sort of one. Or does it refer to? It might refer to this one. Cash out discount. Let's try 50% there. No. Okay, so I can change that if we want, so they can actually alter the different cash out levels they get. So the stat reference has the stats that they use, that all of these figures are based on. So if we change the, let's see, renewal target, at the moment in here, you can see it's 6 more, it's got a lot of value there. If we change that to maybe just 10%, it will hugely affect that. So 9 more, 12,000, and you can see obviously it affects their one. So they can play around with the figures that they're going for, but based on what PMG stats are set. This model analysis here is the same as the one I showed you on the other sheet. However, this is not a complete one. This bit down here was different. So I think again I'd use the other one if it was something that we wanted to put on. But they're the 2 sheets that we sent across. So if you want me to talk to Tony and stuff and help them out on that, but I'll get this copied and sent across to you.